Hi everyone. In today's video, we're diving deep into the escalating, high-stakes tensions between the USA and China over Taiwan. From decades of a frozen civil war to the latest military buildup and advanced strategies, you'll see how both superpowers are arming, planning, and preparing for a potential total war, a conflict that could reshape East Asia and dramatically shift the global balance of power. I kindly ask you to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would truly help me grow and keep creating more content for you. Thank you so much for your support. The Republic of China, ROC, was established in 1912. The ROC was founded on the Chinese mainland. Its establishment followed the collapse of the Qing dynasty. During World War II, the ROC became a significant ally of the United States. This alliance shaped the ROC's geopolitical role in the mid-20th century. Following World War II, the Republic of China, ROC, resumed its civil war. The ROC engaged in conflict against Chinese communists. By 1949, the Chinese communists had gained control of mainland China. The communist victory led to the establishment of a new political entity. The communists proclaimed the People's Republic of China, PRC. This marked a significant shift in the political landscape of mainland China. The nationalist ROC government retreated to Taiwan. The ROC government remains in Taiwan today. No formal peace treaty has been signed between the ROC and mainland China. Both governments are technically still at war. Initially, the U.S. recognized the Republic of China, ROC, as the legitimate government of China. This recognition involved providing economic assistance to Taiwan. The U.S. also offered military support to the ROC. A key objective of this support was to deter a potential invasion. The perceived threat was from the Communist People's Republic of China, PRC. U.S. support aimed to maintain Taiwan's security against communist expansion. U.S. forces were stationed on Taiwan. The number of U.S. troops reached nearly 20,000 by 1958. This included an entire aviation division of the U.S. Air Force. Nuclear weapons were also present as part of the U.S. military deployment. The 1955 Mutual Defense Treaty established a security commitment between the U.S. and Taiwan. Under this treaty, the U.S. pledged to intervene if the People's Republic of China, PRC, attacked Taiwan. This commitment served as a deterrent to Beijing's potential aggression for several decades. The treaty aimed to maintain stability and prevent military conflict in the Taiwan Strait. The Republic of China, ROC, repeatedly offered the U.S. support for invasions of mainland China. These offers were made during the 1950 and 1960 seconds. One notable period was during the Great Chinese Famine in the early 1960 seconds. The ROC saw the famine as a potential opportunity to destabilize the communist regime. The ROC believed a U.S.-backed invasion could lead to the mainland's reclamation. However, the U.S. did not act on these offers. The United States repeatedly refused to support Taiwan's plans. These refusals were a consistent aspect of U.S. foreign policy. Taiwan, officially known as the Republic of China, ROC, aimed to reclaim the mainland. The mainland refers to mainland China, controlled by the People's Republic of China, PRC. Due to the lack of U.S. support, Taiwan was compelled to abandon its reclamation plans. This decision marked a significant shift in Taiwan's strategic objectives. In the 1970 seconds, the U.S. shifted its diplomatic recognition from Taiwan to mainland China. This strategic move involved acknowledging the communist government in Beijing. A key motivation was to establish China as a strategic counterbalance to the Soviet Union. This decision followed the Sino-Soviet split, which created an opportunity for the U.S. The U.S. aimed to leverage the strained relationship between China and the Soviet Union to its advantage. Recognizing China was a calculated geopolitical maneuver during the Cold War era, the U.S. adjusted its approach to Taiwan, involving a reduction in overt military support. A key aspect of this shift was the removal of all nuclear weapons stationed in Taiwan. This removal of nuclear weapons was completed by 1974. The U.S. also withdrew all its troops and military equipment from Taiwan. This withdrawal of troops and equipment was finalized by 1979. In 1979, the United States made a significant shift in its diplomatic policy towards China. The U.S. formally severed its diplomatic ties with Taiwan. The U.S. officially recognized the People's Republic of China, PRC, as China's legitimate government. This recognition marked a major turning point in U.S.-China relations. As part of this shift, the U.S. also annulled the 1955 Mutual Defense Treaty with Taiwan. This treaty had previously committed the U.S. to the defense of Taiwan. Despite formal diplomatic shifts, unofficial ties between Taiwan and the U.S. persisted. These enduring connections facilitated continued cooperation in key areas. One significant aspect was Taiwan's ongoing procurement of American weaponry. These direct arms purchases underscored the sustained security partnership. This arrangement allowed Taiwan to maintain its defense capabilities. It also signaled continued U.S. support for Taiwan's self-defense. Strategic ambiguity involves a deliberate lack of clarity in policy. The U.S. adopted this approach towards defending Taiwan. The policy neither confirms nor denies military intervention. This ambiguity aims to deter China while reassuring Taiwan. Since the 2000s, China's economy has experienced rapid growth. This economic expansion has been substantial and sustained. China's military power has grown in conjunction with its economy. The country's geopolitical ambitions have also increased. These factors collectively mark China's significant rise on the global stage. China's military budget has experienced substantial growth. The annual expenditure now exceeds $293 billion. This figure represents approximately one-third of the U.S. military budget. The increase reflects China's growing global influence. It also highlights the shifting balance of power in international relations. With its northern border secured, Beijing began to concentrate on maritime disputes. These disputes include claims over the Senkaku divided by Diaoyu Islands. Disputes also encompass the South China Sea. The status of Taiwan is another key point of maritime contention for Beijing. China has significantly expanded its navy plan in recent years. The plan is now the world's largest navy by total number of ships. The plan operates 3 modern aircraft carriers. China has established naval bases across the South China Sea. This expansion enhances China's naval capabilities and presence in the region. Beijing has adopted an increasingly aggressive tone in its statements regarding Taiwan. The central theme of this rhetoric is the necessity of Taiwan's reunification with mainland China. This reunification is presented as a non-negotiable objective by Beijing. Beijing has stated that this reunification must occur by any means necessary. This assertive stance signals a heightened level of urgency and determination from Beijing. Since the 2010 seconds, the U.S. has strategically reoriented its foreign policy towards Asia. This shift involves a reduction of military focus on the Middle East. The pivot emphasizes increased military attention and resources directed towards East Asia. The strategic realignment aims to address emerging challenges and opportunities in the Asia-Pacific region. This includes strengthening alliances and partnerships with key regional players. The U.S. seeks to maintain stability and promote its interests in the evolving geopolitical landscape of Asia. Strategic ambiguity, a long-held U.S. policy, appears to be diminishing. Strategic ambiguity intentionally obscures whether the U.S. would defend Taiwan militarily. President Biden has stated the U.S. would intervene militarily if China invades Taiwan. These statements mark a departure from the traditional ambiguous stance. This shift potentially clarifies the U.S. commitment to Taiwan's defense. The change could impact the calculations of both Beijing and Taipei. The vast distance poses a significant challenge for the U.S. in the Pacific region. The Taiwan Strait is located over 6,000 miles away from the U.S. west coast. In contrast, mainland China is less than 100 miles from Taiwan. This proximity gives China a considerable geographical advantage. The distance complicates logistical and strategic operations for the U.S. The U.S. employs the first and second island chains strategy. This strategy is used to offset potential challenges in East Asia. The first island chain serves as a key component of this defensive approach. It aims to maintain regional stability and security. The strategy involves strategic alliances and military positioning. The first island chain begins in South Korea. Approximately 22,000 U.S. troops are permanently stationed in South Korea. These troops are deployed at various bases throughout the country. Key U.S. military bases include those located in Osan. Another significant U.S. military base is located in Kunsan. The U.S. military presence in South Korea is a key component of the first island chain strategy. The U.S. maintains a significant military presence in Japan. Approximately 50,000 U.S. forces are stationed in Japan. This represents the largest overseas concentration of U.S. forces. Okinawa serves as a key strategic location for the U.S. military. Okinawa functions as a floating U.S. aircraft carrier. This highlights Okinawa's importance for U.S. military operations in the region. Kadena Air Base is located in Okinawa. It hosts the 18th Wing. The 18th Wing is the largest combat wing in the U.S. Air Force. The base includes cutting-edge F-35 fighters. Yokosuka Naval Base is strategically located in Tokyo Bay. The base serves as a home port for various naval assets. Carrier Strike Group 5 is stationed at Yokosuka Naval Base. The supercarrier USS Ronald Reagan leads Carrier Strike Group 5. Yokosuka Naval Base is a key U.S. naval installation in the region. The Ryukyu Islands form a strategic chain extending southwest. Yonaguni Island is part of this chain and holds strategic importance. Yonaguni is fortified with anti-ship missile systems. It is also equipped with anti-air missile systems. These fortifications are designed to impede the PLA Navy's movements. China might consider a southern approach through the Bashi Channel. The Bashi Channel is located between Taiwan and Luzon in the Philippines. This channel offers a wider passage compared to other potential routes. The U.S. has recently re-established its presence in this strategically important area. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement was established in 2014. This agreement involves the Philippines. The agreement led to the announcement of additional joint military bases. These bases are located near Luzon, close to Taiwan's southern flank. The U.S. strategically deploys military assets in the Philippines. These assets include advanced F-22 fighter aircraft. HIMARS artillery systems are also part of this deployment. This positioning enables the U.S. to potentially engage Chinese ships and aircraft in the Bashi Channel. Kaohsiung, Taiwan, is identified as a potential target for the PLA. Kaohsiung is Taiwan's largest port, making it a strategically important location. The port handles a significant portion of Taiwan's cargo, approximately 62%. Kaohsiung is also the primary entry point for most of Taiwan's oil imports. Singapore is located within the first island chain. Singapore is arguably the most critical island in the chain. The U.S. operates a joint naval base in Singapore. This base underscores Singapore's strategic value to the U.S. The Strait of Malacca is a crucial waterway for global trade and energy transport. Approximately 60% of China's oil imports pass through the Strait of Malacca. The U.S. naval presence in the region allows for potential control over this vital choke point. This control could impact China's energy security, making the Strait of Malacca a strategic vulnerability. The second island chain extends beyond the first island chain. It primarily focuses on U.S. territories, with Guam as a key location. Guam serves as a strategic asset, often described as an unsinkable aircraft carrier. This positioning enhances U.S. power projection capabilities in the Western Pacific. Guam hosts a significant U.S. military presence. Approximately 8,000 troops are stationed on the island. Military assets include aircraft and missile systems. 5 advanced nuclear attack submarines are based in Guam. Hawaii serves as the location for the Pacific Fleet headquarters. The headquarters are situated in Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor is a strategic and historical location. Hawaii hosts a significant naval presence, including 17 nuclear attack submarines. China is aware of the island chain strategy. China has developed its anti-access divided by area denial, A2 divided by AD, strategy in response. The A2 divided by AD strategy aims to counter potential threats. This strategy enhances China's defense capabilities. The A2 divided by AD strategy aims to create a high-risk environment for U.S. forces. The goal is to make intervention within the first island chain dangerous. It also seeks to make such intervention costly in terms of resources. The strategy intends to make intervention deadly for U.S. personnel. The ultimate objective is to deter the U.S. from intervening in the region. Anti-ship missiles are designed to target and destroy naval vessels. Hypersonic missiles can travel at speeds exceeding Mach 5. These missiles are designed to strike ships and bases at long range. These advanced missile systems can alter the balance of power. Carrier killer missiles are designed to target and neutralize aircraft carriers. The DF-21D and DF-26 are examples of carrier-killer missiles. These missiles can strike targets at a range of up to 2,500 miles. This range allows them to target U.S. aircraft carriers from a considerable distance. The deployment of such missiles alters naval power dynamics. These missiles pose a significant threat to naval assets. Hypersonic missiles are defined by their extreme speed, exceeding Mach 5. This velocity makes them significantly faster than traditional missiles. Hypersonic missiles possess the capability to maneuver mid-flight. This maneuverability allows for unpredictable flight paths. The combination of high speed and maneuverability makes interception extremely difficult. Current missile defense systems are largely ineffective against these advanced threats. China's military strategy involves transforming the Taiwan Strait. The objective is to convert the Taiwan Strait into a highly dangerous kill zone. This strategy aims to deter or defeat potential adversaries in the region. A component of this strategy targets U.S. military bases in Japan. Another target is U.S. military bases located in South Korea, envisioning them as burning airfields. Guam, despite its strategic importance, is within range of Chinese ballistic missiles. This proximity makes Guam a potential target in a conflict scenario. The vulnerability stems from geographical factors. Advanced missile technology enhances China's strike capabilities. This situation underscores the need for robust defense strategies in the region. The U.S. strategy employs a multifaceted approach to national security. Containment is a key element, aiming to restrict the expansion of opposing forces or ideologies. Deterrence is another critical component, discouraging aggression through the threat of retaliation. Blockade strategies are utilized to prevent the movement of resources or personnel. These strategies are designed to protect U.S. interests and maintain global stability. The combined effect of containment, deterrence, and blockade forms a robust security framework. China's strategic doctrine emphasizes denial of access to potential adversaries. This strategy aims to prevent opponents from entering or operating within key areas. A core component involves developing capabilities for overwhelming strikes. These strikes are designed to neutralize or severely degrade enemy forces. The combined approach seeks to deter aggression and control strategic spaces. Effective implementation requires advanced technology and coordinated military operations. The outcome of military conflicts in East Asia depends on more than just firepower. A crucial factor is the ability to overcome geographical challenges. The tyranny of distance refers to the logistical difficulties posed by vast areas. Survival hinges on enduring both distance and intense combat situations. The Taiwan Strait is a site of a long-standing frozen conflict between China and Taiwan. This conflict has persisted without resolution for decades. There is a potential risk of escalation that could lead to significant consequences. The thawing of this conflict poses a threat to regional stability. Relations between the United States and Taiwan are complex. These relations are rooted in the history of the Republic of China, ROC. The Chinese Civil War also significantly shaped the dynamics. The ROC's past influences the current interactions. Historical events are crucial for understanding the relationship. China's military modernization is rapidly advancing. This modernization is altering the regional power dynamics. The shift in power challenges the historical dominance of the U.S. These changes are primarily occurring in the Asian region. The modernization encompasses technological and strategic advancements. The Taiwan Strait represents a critical geopolitical flashpoint. A potential military conflict between the U.S. and China over Taiwan constitutes a significant risk. This risk stems from the complex political status of Taiwan. The U.S. maintains a policy of strategic ambiguity regarding its defense commitment to Taiwan. China views Taiwan as a renegade province that must eventually be reunified with the mainland. Escalation could occur due to miscalculation or deliberate actions by either side. Thank you for watching. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Tell us in the comments what surprised you the most in this video, or what you found the most fascinating. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Many more thrilling, shocking, and mind-blowing stories are coming soon.